could see it in his eyes as they screamed against the light. And the bone white knuckles ripped from the road. 65 miles into town and the winter took the ground. Winter still with 2 months left to go. His eyes are too far open, his grin too hard and sore. His shoulders too far high to bring relief. But the Copper King is hot even if the band is not. And it sure beats shooting whiskey jacks and trees. Then he laughs and says it didn't get me this time, not tonight. I wasn't screaming when I hit the door. But his hands on the tabletop, will their shaking never stop. Those hands sweep the bottles to the floor. Now he's a bear in a blood-red Mackinaw with hungry dogs at bay, and springtime thunder in his sudden roar. With one wrong word he burns and the table's overturned. When he's finished, there's a dead man on the floor. Well, they watched for him in Carmack's, Haynes, and Carcross. With Tesla and Block, there's nowhere else to go. But he hit the four-wheel drive in Johnson's Crossing. Now he's 38 miles up the Kennel Road. He's 38 miles up the Kennel Road. In the Salmon Range at 48 below. Well, it's God's own neon green above the mountains here tonight, throwing brittle colored shadows on the snow. It's 4 more hours till dawn and the gas is almost gone, and that bitter Yukon wind begins to blow. Now you can see it in his eyes as they glitter in the light, and the bone white rime of frost around his brow. Too late, the dawn has come, that Yukon winter's won, and he's got his beard for cabin fever now. Well, they watched for him in Carmack's, Haynes, and Carcross. With Tesla and Block, there's nowhere else to go. But they hit the four-wheel drive in Johnson's Crossing, found him 38 miles up the Kennel Road. They found him 38 miles up the Kennel Road. In the Salmon Range at 48 below. They found him 38 miles up the Kennel Road. It seemed to come from the rock so boldly forth we go. And sure enough, the rusty clump could just be barely seen. As her stern was high up in the air, we made out Athens Queen. Oh, the lovely Athens Queen. Me boys, I must remind you, there's a bottle left inside. So let us go and have a few and wait until low tide. And if the sea's not reindeer when the glasses are licked clean, we will then set forth some dories, lads, and see what we can see on the lovely Athens. Some songs and old tall stories then came out to pass the time. Nor could a single bottle keep us all until low tide. And so it was before we left the house we were at sea. So we scarcely can remember how we made the Athens Queen. Oh, the lovely Athens Queen. Oh, the waves inside me belly were as high as those outside. And though I'm never seasick, I lost dinner overside. 'Twas well there was no crew to save, for we'd have scared them green. We could scarcely keep ourselves from falling on the Athens Queen. Oh, the lovely Athens Queen. Well, we go straight down below and comes up with a cow. Hello, I said, now what would you be wanting with that now? You'll never take a cow home in a dory on such sea. Well, me son, he says, I've always fancied fresh cream in me tea, or the lovely Athens Queen. I headed for the galley then, 'cause I was rather dry, and glad I was to get there quick, for what should I espy? Oh, what a shame it would have been for to lose it all at sea. 40 cases of the best Napoleon brandy ever seen on the lovely Athens Queen. I loaded 20 cases, boys, then headed for the shore. Unloaded them as quick as that, and then pulled back for more. Smith was pulling for the shore, but he could scarce be seen under near 200 tons and a rudder out of green from the lovely Athens Queen. Well, here's to all the salvagers, likewise to the rock, and to Napoleon brandy, of which now we have much stock. We eat a lot of chicken and sit on a couch of green, and we wait for Ripper Rock to claim another Athens Queen. Oh, the lovely Athens Queen. I thought I heard the old man say, "Leave her, Johnny, leave her. It's a long, hard pull to the next payday, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the winds were foul and the work was hard. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. From the Liverpool dock to the London yard, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. The skipper was bad, but the mate was worse. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. He'd blow you down with a spike and a curse, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. It was rotten meat and moldy bread. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. You'd eat it or you'd starve to death, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow,